I am just dropping in to chat about my Breath of Bliss training. So I'm currently in week 3, which is the Breath of Bliss training. It's a 3-month container, and 10 days is a live in-person immersion in Hawaii. So my soul was a full yes to this, even though I'd done previous breathwork trainings. But when the soul speaks, gotta trust. So I listened and took action and was divinely guided, and life just easily opened the doors to make it possible. So I'm following it, and it also timed very synchronistically with the house sit that I've been doing. So after a year of in the van, I started a house sit, which just happened to align with the first day of this course, which has been such a blessing to have space. So yeah, after about the last year, navigating van life and off-grid living, it is so nice, and my nervous system just feels so happy along with the breathwork training. So these first 3 weeks is actually a self-love journey. So it takes us into our own heart, into our own wounds, our triggers, any beliefs or stories or patterns that may still be running and holding us back from living in our divine essence. So we're journeying through all of that to clear away and just become really clear and centered, so we can be that divine guidance, that pillar of support for those that come to our Breath of Bliss ceremonies. So I've been in it, and yes, for those that, dive into these containers, you all know that they do uncover, they do bring up things that may be hidden within that we have thought we've dealt with. And it's always beautiful to see these little triggers come back up and my reaction to them, and see how much I've grown, see how much I've overcome, see how much I'm better able to support myself with a regulated nervous system. So the breath teaches that as well, and brings us back into a state of presence where nothing matters. Everything is bliss, joy. It's our divine essence. It's what we're here to be and do, not really do, but just to be. And this society that we've grown up in has allowed us to become a little bit confused with who we really are at our core. And I find the breath just easily takes us back to that space. And it's like a sliding down this amazing slippery dip into the heart center, and living from that space, and seeing others, seeing that we all connected, seeing that when we can be in our heart and live from our heart, that is the frequency, that is the vibration that allows others to tap into their own heart. And if you can imagine a world where everyone's living from their heart, it's the kind of place I want to live. So we have to be the change that we want to see in the world. So I made a commitment many years ago to continue to dive within, to keep coming back to this heart center, to create these containers and safe spaces for people to come and connect to their heart center, act as a ripple when we're in our heart. And we're creating from that space. We're always creating from our reality. So when we're in our heart creating from that vibration, what we see is bliss, it's love, it's joy, it's expansion, it's connectedness to all that is. So my intention and wish is that we can all come back to that space more often, to live in our heart, from our heart. Not allow the distractions to come and take us away from our peace. Peace that is our divine essence. So I'll be sharing more along my journey, but just dropping in to give a little update on week 3, and in about another few weeks I head to Hawaii, and yeah, after that I will be running Breath of Bliss ceremonies, which I am so excited for. These spaces are incredible, and I've always felt a deep calling and purpose to be in these spaces where people are willing to find that space within, to come back to their divinity, which is at their core. So creating those spaces just lights me up, and I'm so excited to share them with you. And I feel I'll be traveling a little bit and bringing that to different areas. So if you're feeling the call to experience Breath of Bliss ceremony, please reach out, let me know, or drop in the comments below where you are based and where you'd love me to do a Breath of Bliss ceremony. And also if it suits you to be in person or online. So I'll be doing some online Breath of Bliss ceremonies as well for those that can't make it in person. And even we'll do some recordings as well. So let me know what your preference is, and I look forward to supporting you. Blessings to you all.